Hello, this is Mr. Chabry, and I've got another battle video for you. So if you look, you'll notice my team. I've brought a lot of RU Pokemon. The reason is because I've been wanting to try out RU Pokemon lately, and my opponent's bringing a pretty scary team. I'm pretty scared mainly of Tyranitar and Volcarona. Those two Pokemon are very scary Pokemon. Volcarona could have a field day against my team if it sets up enough. So what I'm going to do is lead with my Honchkrow as my opponent leads with Clefable. This is the worst matchup for my Honchkrow. It can't really do much to Clefable. It could take a Moonblast and that would hurt really bad. So I'm going to switch right into my Bronzong as my opponent just goes for the Calm Mind. I'm not too worried about that because my Bronzong is a special wall. It should be able to take any fire move that Clefable wants to go for. And as you'll see, it does take that really good, that's +1 Flamethrower onto my Bronzong. So Bronzong is just really nice, special defense-wise. I just go for the Gyro Ball to get some damage as it does about maybe 75%, not a lot, but looking at that, I'm not in the best position, and I'm not really happy with where I'm at. So he's actually going to switch into Volcarona, and I was just going to go for the Stealth Rock there. I was actually expecting to take another Flamethrower and end up having to sack off my Bronzong, but luckily for me, he switches in the Volcarona. Maybe he did that because he knew Stealth Rocks were going to be up soon. So I just go ahead, set up Stealth Rocks, and I know most Volcaronas go for Quiver Dance when they come in. So what I'm going to do is, instead of switching out and letting this thing get a free Quiver Dance, I'm just going to Toxic it. And that way it'll be on a timer, even though it has got plus a lot of things. Quiver Dance is such an awesome move, but this thing is now on a timer, so if I can stall it out, I can revenge kill it pretty easily. So now it's going to start taking some toxic damage, and it's going to actually have the Z move. So this actually has the Firium Z, so I was actually surprised by that. I haven't seen that many Firium Zs on Volcarona, but it can do a lot, especially after Quiver Dance. And yeah, that will kill my Bronzong. Even if it's the special wall Bronzong, it is not living a Quiver Dance boosted Inferno Overdrive from a Volcarona. So my Bronzong goes down, but it's done its job. It put Toxic on this Volcarona. That'll help in the long run. So now I'm going to bring in my Camerupt. My Camerupt can pretty much take whatever Volcarona wants to go for, and I do have Rock Slide on it, so I can just go for Rock Slide. That will probably do enough to bring Volcarona down. And he's going to switch into his Latios. So I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve my Camerupt, and we have our Mega Camerupt on the field. So I'm just, like I said, just going to go for the Rock Slide. I wanted to kill that Volcarona as fast as I could, and I missed. But it doesn't matter because it probably wouldn't have done that much. I mean, this Camerupt is more on the special side than physical attacking side. So now I'm going to go into Honchkrow, because Honchkrow doesn't take any damage from psychic type moves, and I can pressure this thing. Latios actually goes for Calm Mind. I mean, it's not the worst because I do have Sucker Punch. This is a choice banded Honchkrow, but now I can easily go for Sucker Punch. This is choice banded Honchkrow. It will take out a Latios with Sucker Punch, but I was pretty sure my opponent would switch, or even go for a Calm Mind. Most likely switch because I do have Honchkrow on the field. So I actually went for Brave Bird, expecting a switch. I didn't really know what to expect to come in, but since he brought in the Araquanid, that was perfect. This Araquanid is going down to my choice banded Brave Bird Honchkrow. So now my Honchkrow is going to get a Moxie boost. It's not really going to matter because now he can switch into whatever he wants. And he ends up bringing in the Gliscor. So Gliscor has really, really good defense. Usually they're a physical wall, so I know Brave Bird will not take this out. So I'm going to actually switch in my Feraligatr. I can easily go for a Dragon Dance and take this thing out, but he actually goes for the Swords Dance. And now I'm pretty nervous. I know Gliscor can do a lot of damage if I'm not too careful. So instead of going for Dragon Dance, I'm just going to Ice Punch this thing. I know Feraligatr should still outspeed Gliscor, even without the Dragon Dance boost. So So now Clefable comes on the field, and my Feraligatr is in a good position. It has not taken any damage, and I'm pretty sure that I can live whatever this Clefable wants to go for. So what I'm going to do is use this opportunity to set up a Dragon Dance. And this Moonblast will not even do 3-hit KO damage. But I don't think I really need another Dragon Dance, because now Feraligatr should outspeed his team, unless he has something that's Choice Scarfed. But yeah, Feraligatr is here. Feraligatr is ready to sweep. So I'm just going to go for the Waterfall, and the Clefable actually lives. But he goes for the Stealth Rocks there, which isn't really going to matter that much because my Feraligatr is ready to do some sweeping. So I'm just going to go for Ice Punch. That takes care of any switch-ins that could come in. Plus it finishes off the Clefable. And now Latios comes in. I am at +1 speed on my Feraligatr, so I'm just going to go ahead, go for the Ice Punch, and my Feraligatr does outspeed this Latios, so that will take out the Latios. So my Feraligatr is in a really good position. It is ready to sweep this team. So now my opponent brings in the Tyranitar. Luckily, since I've got the Stealth Rocks up, anything that could have a sash is no longer going to have the opportunity to survive anything. So what I'm going to do is just go for the Waterfall, and that will take out the Tyranitar. Even though Tyranitar has really good bulk, it does not live my Feraligatr's Waterfall at +1. So now I'm going to take some Sandstorm damage, but that's not going to matter because in comes Volcarona, my opponent's final Pokemon, and it is not living a Waterfall, not at this range. So now I just finish up the game with one last Waterfall, and we have a victory. And Feraligatr did really good. It just sweeped most of that team. So if you like this battle, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next Pokemon battle video.